Hello everybody, my name is Zukumar and this is HauteLeMode. And today on HauteLeMode we're going to be talking about the Dior Cruise 2018 collection. It just came out, it came out yesterday. It was filmed in somewhere in California, I think it was Los Angeles. So I wrote down like a couple of notes and just like some talking points I want to discuss. So there was like a Western theme mixed with like caveman aesthetics kind of thing. There were a lot of dresses that had some sort of cave painting prints on them. There was the hats, they had beads on them, very like Western Native American-esque vibes. Even the dresses had some sort of like deities on them that looked of like African references. So there was a lot of like different references. I think overall it was probably more like a desert thing than just a Western thing. So that's the first thing. Next thing I want to talk about, let's just get the niceties out of the way. Those spaghetti strap dresses are actually kind of growing on me. I kind of am enjoying them. I just think that they've kind of gotten cuter. They are pretty much Maria Grazia's new look for Dior. It's her take on Dior, and I've kind of recognized that now, and I've kind of accepted it, and it's fine. It's whatever, I'm fine with it. The one thing I will say is, though, she continually has dresses that do not fit the models, because the last collection, the straps were falling off models, and this collection, I saw straps falling off models again. So, I mean, you can check back on my last Dior video that I talked about this exact same thing, and it happened again. So, that was really fucking annoying. Next, we're gonna talk about, the prints felt really cheap and, like, childish. I wasn't feeling them. I just overall think that, like, they just were kind of what a French person thinks of, like, Native American and African prints. Like, it didn't seem like she actually took a lot of time to, like, look into these things. Even there was, like, screen printing on, like, different fabrics, not just, like, the tulle thing that she does. There was screen printing on, like, fur and on, like, wool, and it just looked cheap. It looked like something you'd buy at, like, The Gap if they were doing some sort of, like, you know, African collection. It was weird. It just didn't make any sense. I wasn't getting it. I didn't know why it looked so cheap. Like, it's Dior. Then, she really needs to, like, infuse herself into the brand. She does not have a aesthetic that she is infused into the brand. I think a lot of people, especially me, I talk about John Galliano and Raf Simons, and they are amazing at Dior. They were amazing. John Galliano, while problematic as fuck, I recognize that, doesn't mean that he is not an amazing designer and that he did not do an amazing job at Dior. He infused himself into the new look. He made Dior him. It was like he could put himself into Dior. He injected his aesthetic into the brand. And the same thing with Raf Simons. Raf Simons really, I was watching one of his recent spring-summer shows, and I literally was just like, the man is a fucking genius. And I'm not like a fuckboy being like, oh my god, Raf. I'm like, I really never see any like fantasy in her designs. I think that is kind of what we all think of Dior. It's this fantasy brand. It like gives you opulence and amazing things, and for her it just, she's kind of gives us like flazé-da boring girl, and I don't know, it's just like a girl you would see walking down the street or a girl going to prom. With other brands, if you're doing a New York brand or Valentino, like, that's fine, that's totally fine, that's a-okay, like, we need brands like that. But with Dior, it's kind of meant to be this big thing. And we're not getting it from her. We're not getting this opulence that we should be getting. And I know I say the word opulence a lot when I talk about her and Dior. It just doesn't feel beautiful. It feels really simple and girly. And you want it to feel like a very big moment and a rush and something that like makes you want to cry. And these shows never make me want to cry. Some of the dresses in this collection were so fucking Mormon, it was actually scary. Some of these dresses were just god-awful. The prints, the color blocking was just off. It was so bad, just overall weird. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know who is letting her just do whatever she wants, because it's obviously not working. Also, let's talk about the hats. I know I had a whole big thing about the berets, or last collection that I talked about. What is with the fucking hats? Like, why do you need a hat on every model? Like, it doesn't need, and it's not like, oh, the hats are different. They're all the same fucking black hat with Native American beading on them. Like, why do you need that on every fucking model? It makes no sense. I can't comprehend her. Next up, let's be real. Probably the biggest thing that I saw is there were so many Native American, African, cave influences coming from brown people, and where were the models of color? I definitely did not see any Native American models. There was fringe, there was all of these different Native American influences, the beading on the hats. There were so many references coming from Native Americans, and I literally did not see one represented on the runway. Why is that? And if you did see a black girl anywhere, it was Adwa or Boa, who I love, but like, okay, she's like really big. A majority of the black girls were so light-skinned, I thought they were white. And I think there was one dark-skinned girl. Just putting one dark-skinned girl does not mean that you like fit the requirement, babe. It means that you're just throwing her in there so you look diverse. Like, if you're just gonna be a fucking annoying-ass white lady and just put white girls in your show, I mean, like, at least be real as fuck about it. Like, don't just, like, fake it till you make it. Overall, I want to like her. I love Dior. I think Dior is my favorite brand. Dior is the cream of the crop when it comes to fashion, and to see somebody really like not doing well at it, I'm not like reveling in it. I'm like upset. I'm annoyed. I want her to do good. I want her to like find herself at Dior, and she still hasn't. But the thing is, I feel like a lot of other designers really hit it off with a bang. Raf Simons, holy Toledo, that fucking haute couture collection that he did, it was fucking amazing. Every John Galliano collection hit the nail on the head. It might not be what people wanted, but it was him, it was Dior, it was crazy and amazing. So yeah, I don't know, this girl just, you know, she kills me. She makes me sad. She makes me sad, boy. So yeah, I know I seem probably like not all hyper. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, so don't judge me. If you guys enjoyed this type of video, please let me know. I know a lot of you were like, I want to see more style roasts. Like, just letting you know, like, that is not what I want this channel to be. That's not what I want it to be at all. I want it to be a fashion channel, and those kind of videos are a diversion into fashion. They are not, I don't want this to become like a celebrity channel where I talk about like YouTubers and drama. Like, that's not what I want. I'm not trying to do that. I'm really just trying to talk about clothes. So those will come out like once a month. I just did the Met Gala one, so I'll probably do one towards the end of the month. And yeah, that's just all I have to say about that. But again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want, please subscribe, because I love seeing you all watch my videos and having a good time. So thank you again, and TTYL.